Hot mic, we are on the air. This is the SuperfanMax Power Hour in less than 60 minutes, presented by The Blog. That's a day late, dollar short. This is SuperfanMax reporting you live with a special love edition of the podcast, where a certified ladies man like me will give you some advice to give your lady a special night. Spoiler alert, you won't be able to. How's everybody doing today? Give you guys a second to respond, let me hear it. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so bad. You'll get through it, though. I don't know what your response was, so whatever response works best for you, go with it. Yep, today is another day on the podcast. What's this, episode 3? Can't already remember. So deep into them, I guess. Doing a little bit ad-libbing today, I got a little notes, but not a whole lot of notes, so hopefully we'll get this done, packed, or produced well. Let's see, we got the Super Bowl recap this week on the episode. Valentine's Day, of course. Let's go for 3. Name 3, let's go love songs, 3 love songs. Let's see, 3 Valentine's Day love songs off the top of my head. Silly love song. I like that one. Just another silly love song. What's wrong with that? Can't Help Falling in Love. I enjoy that one. Pen click. Sorry about that. Should get the pen out of my hand. Good Inkjoy pen though by Papermate. Love a good Inkjoy Papermate pen. Stalling for time. I'll Make Love to You by Boyz II Men. 3 love songs. Went for 3, and we'll be doing that throughout the episode. Maybe name a couple love movies or something. Anti-love songs. I don't know. We'll play it by ear, like we usually do here on the podcast, Making up the rules as we go. And let's see, Super Bowl. I was wrong on my prediction. This is like the 3rd year in a row I've been wrong with the Super Bowl predictions. Had the Eagles this year. Last year I had, who was in the Super Bowl last year? Bengals and Rams. I think I chose the Bengals. The year before that was, I gotta get this dumb pen out of my hand. That was the year with was that the Brady Mahomes one? I'm pretty sure I chose Brady. No, that was right on that one then, because I'm anti-Mahomes. Let's see, last couple Super Bowls, and I am not pronunciating, and that is terrible for the listeners, like you and you. Thank you for listening to the few people that have listened the past couple weeks. I know I got very bad recording, not recordings, but publishing the past couple weeks. I just don't have enough time to record. Living at home, it's a drag, like the Beastie Boys said, and I just can't get the house quiet or be by myself long enough to get that recording out. So I am sorry about that for the late recordings and published episodes. Thank you everybody for listening that does listen. Found me on SoundCloud, looking at my YouTube page and stuff. Let's see, Super Bowl last couple of years, 2020s. I can't remember who played in the Super Bowl. It's bothering me now. I know the 2020 year was the Buccaneers and Chiefs. Then was it the Chiefs 49ers? No, that was Mahomes' first ring. How does this bother me? Super Bowl LV 50, 60? No. What Super Bowl was it anyways? I'm usually good with the Roman numerals too, but I can't remember. I'm drawing a total blank today. Super Bowl 57? That was the last one. This is really bothering me. And how many people right now are just screaming at their phone, AirPods, or whatever, saying, I had it. You are saying the right teams. Well, I pulled it up, Super Bowl L333, or LIII. Patriots and Rams, I had the Patriots. Why would I go against Brady? San Francisco Chiefs, I definitely had the San Francisco 49ers. Wrong there, so that's 1 for 1. 1 for Tampa, so that's 2 for 1. 2 and 2 with the Rams and Bengals. And Chiefs, Philly, that was this one. Chose Eagles, so 2-3. But I think if I really want to go all the way back, like 8 years, when I really started like paying attention to the Super Bowl and stuff, I'm pretty sure I am down when it comes to picking. But yeah. Yep, Chiefs and Eagles, the city of brotherly love, versus Kansas City Royals. It's the baseball team. I can't think of a nickname for Kansas City. What is a Kansas City nickname? I am all over the place today. I am so sorry. I gotta prepare more. You know, failure to prepare is failure ready to lose or something. I don't know. See, not even prepared for that. Kansas City nicknames. We are Googling it right now. The heart of America. The jazz capital of the world. Cowtown. Oh, barbecue capital of the world. That's a way better nickname. That's probably the most popular one. But anyway, the Chiefs beat the Eagles 38-32. Well, I didn't think the Chiefs really beat the Eagles. Not going off the script, the Eagles blew it. They had them. Here's a little boxing analogy, because I know you guys love Rocky over there in Philly. You guys had them on the ropes. On the ropes. You had Chiefs on the ropes. You tore Mahomes' leg again. What a, horse tranquilizer they gave. Perk Mahomes. Pertrick Mahomes. Yeah, that works. Gave him a Percocet or something. Like, he was coming out. He was screaming on that sideline. And you guys had him. What did the Chiefs... Not the Chiefs. I am all over the place. I'm so sorry. We're sticking with it. One rolling tape recording, voice memo, whatever you want to call it. We're sticking with it. We are sticking with it. Eagles blew it. They had what? A 20-something point lead at one point. Not a 20-point lead. They were up 20-14 or something. And they just, stopped playing football the second half. Did the Eagles really lose, or was it, the field? What a crazy thing they had there with that field. They spent what, like 800, comma 000, what's that, $800,000 on that grass, and it was just terrible. And yeah, I know you got this 94-year-old guy, George Toma, who's been the groundskeeper for so many years. I think they said he did every Super Bowl and a bunch of Pro Bowls and stuff. They grew this field, I believe, for 2 years also. And they tried naming George Toma the sod father. No. There's only one sod father. Roger Bossard. Is that how you say his name? Bossard? The guy on the south side of Chicago. That's the real, true sod father. There's many sod father families, but this is sod families. This is the true sod father. Oh! That's my terrible Italian impression. And I just annihilated all my Italian listeners, didn't I? Oh my gosh, this episode is terrible. We're sticking with it. We are sticking through it. Not every season's got a great episode, But yeah, $800,000 for this sod father. You got this poor 94-year-old guy going out there. This is his last game, and this is what he produced. It's a tough way to go, but, can't have all winners. Just like this episode. Or the Eagles. Oh, 2-for-1 punch. What a combo right there. A little more boxing analogy, too. Philly is just taking it on the chin today. I am so sorry. I don't think anybody from Philly's listening to this anyways. Nobody cares about me anyways. But, yeah, it was a pretty good game. Good back and forth. It wasn't a total blowout like past years or, terrible games like that. I know everybody's like, oh, it's a good defensive game. But that Rams and the Patriots game 4 years ago, that was a terrible game, 3-13. It's the Super Bowl. You want to see some fireworks, some good offense. Going back and forth throughout the day, but that was just a terrible day. But yeah, Chiefs and Eagles, that was a good back and forth game we had this weekend. Tubi commercial. Let's talk about the Tubi commercial. That was probably the best commercial out of the Super Bowl that we had this year. When they changed the TV on you. I know I was watching it with my old man, and he was like, did you hit the remote? I was like, no, the remote's right there on the table. And he was like, did your mother mess with it? I'm like, no, I think it's just the commercials. And, they change it and stuff. And I'm like, no, I'm not quite sure. I can't be positive. Then I was like, oh, and then when I went back to the broadcast, I was like, oh, okay, that's good. It was a good commercial. Good fake out for Tubi. Look at that. Tubi's getting some free advertisement here on the podcast as well. I don't know who's listening to it, but they are. Tubi is getting the word out there for them this week with the Super Bowl and my 4 listeners, which I appreciate very much. Halftime show was alright. Went to the restroom. Didn't really watch it. The halftime show. Never really been a big fan of it. Just not my thing. Plus, gotta start cleaning up and stuff because you don't want to do that after the game when you're a fat rat after eating chips all day and just hanging out. Just, you don't want to move, so, start moving during halftime. Clear out the coffee table that we were eating on. So, yeah, Rihanna put on a good show from what I saw while pregnant. Be honest, I thought she's still pregnant. I thought she just had a baby. Guess it's another kid, People do that, have multiple kids. Some groundbreaking stuff right here on the podcast. I just let everybody know that people have multiple kids. Did you know that? Well, now you do. And I guess it's time to talk about it. That last play of the game where they threw a flag on that hold. I get it. You got to throw the flag because it is a hold. But, you can make the argument where it was going to be a catchable ball if it wasn't a hold. But then, you got the Eagles player coming out saying it was a hold. He did do a hold intentionally on accident. He thinks he did hold. Everybody's saying it's hold, but it's one of those things where last play of the game, a very important play where the Chiefs are driving down the field trying to get that last score up to get the 3rd Super Bowl ring, 2nd in Mahomes' career. But it's just, that's the key talking point of the game. When last play of the game, a very important play, and it all comes down to just that. And, they go for 3. Let's go for 3 ourselves. Let's name 3. We'll go 3 love rom-coms. My favorite rom-com has got to be Fools Rush In. Selma Hayek and Chandler Bing. They have like a one-night stand in Vegas. Cultures collide. Selma Hayek's Mexican. And Chandler Bing's characters, a little more conservatives and stuff. So very funny mishaps and stuff. I like that one. I've watched it a couple times. Let's see, what's another good one? Knocked Up. No, that's not the one I'm talking about. Zach and Marie Make a Porno. That's one of Seth Rogen's better movies, in my opinion, when it comes to rom-com. I can't even remember the synopsis of Knocked Up, so that's why I'm going to go with Zach and Marie Make a Porno. It's a way better rom-com. And 3rd rom-com, only because I saw it earlier, a little cheating, going Adam Sandler. A lot of Adam Sandler movies are rom-coms. I watched Blended like a week ago, so that one's fresh on the mind. I'm going to go Chuck and Larry. So 3 rom-com movies I recommend this Valentine's Day are Fools Rush In, Blended, not Blended, Fools Rush In, Zach and Marie Make a Porno, and Chuck and Larry, Let's Get Married. Those are my 3 rom-coms. And going for 3 just like the Chiefs did to put the game away at a 38-35 score. That was the final score. And, I get the whole, I get the call. It was what you have to do. Looks terrible, overshadows the whole great game because it's the final thing. People don't remember the last thing you do. So I better get another episode out of here quick because people are only going to remember this terrible episode I'm making right now. So 38-35. The only thing that ball not going in the end zone for a touchdown prevented was less time for the Eagles to try and put a drive through. Even then, I thought Jalen Hurts just has a weak arm, but that field he slipped when he was trying to throw that Hail Mary that came up, 40? It was like at the 40-40, and that's being very generous. What's that? 40-40 is what? 40-yard pass, right? Am I going insane? Yeah, I think I am going insane today. No, 40-40 yard pass. That's what? 20 yards? Yeah, 40, 50, 40. Yeah, it's a 20-yard pass. Even then, it's not like it was anybody was near that ball. That ball just fell very, very short. And no flag on that play. The Eagles get, a couple more seconds, maybe like a minute to put a drive together. At least put it in field goal range. Or no, they would have to go for a touchdown if that score was a touchdown on the play. They got a better chance at trying to win the game. And not letting all those Crisco polls go to waste. But another season's in the books. NFL season, the Bears got the draft. We've been on the clock since, December? No, January. So we're ready to go, go to that draft down in Kansas City. How convenient that the draft is won by the defending Super Bowl champs. Crazy stuff. Was that in the script, Roger? But yeah, Mahomes gets a second ring. He's better than Mitch, obviously. Matt Nagy gets a ring, ruins the whole Bears organization. Oh, he gave us Justin Fields. Put Justin Fields back into a losing, terrible situation. He gets a ring for his bald head drawing playbook. And it's baseball season. Yep, we got baseball season coming up. Like I said, I mentioned the sod father, Roger Bossard. I believe that's how you say his name. I hope that's how you say his name. Yeah, football season's over. It's baseball season officially. Got to start that diet. Spring training's coming up for myself, too. Not really. I'm not training for anything. So on to baseball. The wonderful White Sox. Let's go White Sox. Let's go White Sox. We're proud of you. Happy to have you in the Midwest. Make those Raptors rave. I can't remember the lyrics. Where did I even hear that song? Like, that's a not very popular White Sox song. It's probably one of the only White Sox fight songs. Besides AC/DC. Yeah, it's AC/DC's, Thunderstruck. And the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song that from the old Jumbotron video. Those are probably the White Sox fight songs. Those three, that's like the most memorable songs. But it's not like you hear the White Sox, the Let's Go White Sox as many times as you do. Or as you would at the other ones. Unless they're really blasting it in that 05 season. Because I think that should be the home run song. Like a little bear down action. A little throwback song. Those are the fireworks. And White Sox. Let's go White Sox. Let's root, White Sox. Chicago's proud of you. Oh, and na 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 na. Hey, goodbye. That's another Chicago White Sox fight song. Those are 4 songs. Those are 4 songs that should always be blasting at U.S. Cellular Field. I'm not a Kaminsky Park guy. Everybody's like, oh, it's Kaminsky Park. But I never went to Kaminsky Park, so I can't feel like I should call it that. Won't call it Guaranteed Rate. Because, it just doesn't sound right. Guaranteed Rate Field. G-Spot. Let's go hit up the G-Spot. That's a good one. But the Cell sounds a lot cooler. The Cell. Like, it's a wild, crazy place. With very bad, mediocre baseball for the past couple years. Not recently with the playoffs, obviously, if you know. But, those... I've sat through a lot of terrible games from 2014 to 2017, 18, 19. And I got to see what I want to do with tickets this year. I'm always buying tickets way in advance, the whole year when they first go on sale, when they're cheap, like $10. Get my nice 517 section. Have, 2 tickets out, giveaways and stuff that I want to go to. Get my dumb t-shirt giveaways and hat giveaway, bobblehead giveaway, but I just like having them. I don't know why. Plus, you make your money worth it when you go to the game, when you buy the stuff. The ticket with the special promotion day. Plus, I'll buy all the tickets while they're cheap, $10, $11, whatever. Buy 2 tickets, you look like a hero when you're like, come on, let's just go to the game. It's on me. Don't worry about the ticket. Then where's our section at when we get into the stadium? Hey, let's just keep walking. You want to take the escalators or the ramp? Well, why do we got to take the escalator and ramp? The 100 section's right there. No. Let's keep going, and we're in the 500 section. But hey, it's a free ticket. You can't complain. So y'all have to see what I want to do about tickets. If I want to spend all that money now or week of if they're really bad. But I also don't want to take the chance they're really good. Or I got to pay more money for tickets and I miss out on games. A lot of decisions. A lot of financial decisions over here on the Power Hour podcast. Power Hour. Me. This episode's terrible. I don't know what's gotten into me today. I cannot talk. My thoughts are all over the place, or what thoughts I have are terrible, empty. I need some sleep. All that potato chip grease is gunking up the brain, no oxygen getting through. I think I just need to go for 3 again. We're going to go for 3. We're going to go anti-love songs or breakup songs for all my lonely people out there like me. I'm so lonely, all by myself. That's one of the songs. All by myself. So Good by Halsey, that's a pretty good one. Eminem's Spacebound, the one that got away. Yeah, I cheated. I wrote a couple of the songs down, but what are you gonna do? My rules. Any blues song ever created, half the time they're all sad. Bum 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 bum. My girl left me. Bum 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 bum. She took the dog. Bum 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 bum. She took all my candy. Bum 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 bum. Now I'm gonna stop. The Valentine's Blues. Bum 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 bum. The Valentine's Blues. Bum 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 bum. Valentine's Blues. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, so I got a lot of useless footage here. I thank you guys for all staying around, listening to this. You guys must not have a good taste in music or really have a lot of faith in me. I'm hoping it's got the latter one, a lot of faith in me. So I'll wrap it up, try and get a couple more minutes. Really pushing that less than. Emphasis on the less than part of the podcast today. And I think it's part of the podcast where I am going to give out my love advice. Gotta say it like that. Love advice. Baby, here's my love advice for you on this Valentine's Day afternoon for you to use this evening. First thing you want to do is make sure you got her some NKD underwear. So Valentine's Day is today, and oh shoot, you didn't get your girlfriend, wife, or mistress anything this year? Well, go to nkd.com and use promo code Perez.JoseMax for 40% off and free shipping. Right now. No. Stop what you're doing. Go right now to the website. Start looking at the bundles. Lots of bundles to choose from. The date night, it's getting serious. The weekender, or the one night stand bundle. A selection of bottoms to choose from as well. The weekend thong, cheeky bikini. That also comes in black and classic thong. And you can also choose a lacy bralette. All reasonably priced items ranging from $17 to $49 before you use the promo code Perez.JoseMax, which will give you 40% off and free shipping, which will lower that price, which is a pretty good deal already, but gets a little sweeter. Just like your lovely lady. And come on, guys, let's admit it. When you buy your special lady lingerie, it's really for you. They don't like those tiny straps and fabric that goes all over the place, got a mind of its own. From when you buy those big underwear from the big box stores or other big name brands who buy in bulk underwear. Well, I buy bulk underwear sometimes, Gotta stick to this ad read, can't do another ad read. Definitely should go back and re-record that, but nope, we're taking one take and sticking with it. And we're just going to restart. Come on, guys. When you buy lingerie, take 3. And come on, guys, let's admit, when you buy your special lady lingerie, it's really for you. They don't like those tiny straps and fabric from other big underwear stores. But trust me, they are going to like this underwear from NKD Underwear. NKD Underwear is also a great product. For every pair of underwear you buy, they donate an equal set to a women's shelter. And underwear is the number one thing that women/homeless shelters surprisingly need. And that is not just a holiday thing that they are doing. That is their mission statement. and what they are about. You can learn more about NKD underwear by going to their website, wearnkd.com. That's WEARNKD.com, and check out their products on their Instagram, which is found at NKD underwear. Use promo code Perez.Josemax for 40% off and free shipping. Get in the mail. Tell her it's coming. I know it's very late. It's the day of, for the most part, and you're not able to get her anything on time. The stores are bare. There's no flowers. Just, tell her, it got lost in the mail. Blame UPS, the postal service. It's big government. She'll understand. Tell her it's coming. It's something nice. Maybe buy her a couple other pairs so you got them ready to go later on, when her birthday or other holiday comes up, or you mess up and you got to give her something. So it's not going to come on time, but it's a perfect holiday gift. So do it. Just go do it. Go to nkdunderwear.com. Please and thank you. Actually, got to be nice, and my ad reads can't force and tell you what to do. Even though you made that decision not to go get her anything, or you completely forgot, like Patrick Mahomes did. But enough about football, enough about Patrick Mahomes, enough about underwear. Well, the underwear will come into play later, Let's do the last couple minutes here on Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. It's a terrible holiday. No one really likes it. It's for the woman in your life. Very young, you learn it's all about whoever gives you stuff. Pretty sure you weren't in grammar school. You didn't get anything special from anybody, even though you saw other people, your crush, whoever it was, getting something from your arch nemesis, even though they probably weren't your arch nemesis because there's probably like 10 kids in your class. If you went to a small school, so you guys were all friends and you just forget about it later on in the day. But yeah, Valentine's Day is all about her. You probably didn't get her anything. You're probably lonely. If anything, you got nothing going on tonight. It's just another night where you're like, you know what? This time next year, I am going on a date. I will have a girlfriend. The next thing you know, it's 2024, and you're just saying the same exact thing and thinking, man, I just wasted another year. Your good years are all behind you at this point. It's over. You probably met the love of your life and you messed it up. It's probably that girl at McDonald's that you fell in love with when you told her you'd like a number 7 meal with a high C. And you probably stuttered as much as I did at this high C. And you just fell in love with those eyes, but you have no courage, or you're too respectful saying she's at her place of work. Women don't go to their place of work to be hit on. And next thing you know, you're listening to Katy Perry's The One That Got Away when you're passing that McDonald's every day. You went in there a week later. Turns out she quit. And you'll never see her again. If it was meant to be, she'd come back in your life, but we all know she's not going to. You only get 3 good women in your life, according to Sonny. She was probably one of them. And you'll never have another one close to it again. See, I am just bombing this episode. I am glad I am not doing a stand-up set. They'd be booing me off the stage. Boo, you stink. Boo. I'm a scary ghost. It's another holiday. Unless I'm the ex of your past. Ooh. I am really losing it this episode. It's because I'm lonely. I long for the embrace of another woman. Another woman? Does that mean I already had one, or I am a woman? I don't know. Words are tricky. And here I am just doing a podcast, spitting words into a mic. See, any special love advice I give you for the night? Do that thing with the pillow, Put it under her. Lift her up. That's if you're getting lucky. And if anybody's listening to this podcast, i.e. me, you're not getting lucky. And if you did have somebody, but you guys broke up recently, well, should have brought her flowers. Should have held her hand. Took her to every dance. Now she's dancing with another man. And she's no longer a man. It's when you were her man. You could have done all those things. But if you're starting a courtship with a lovely lady, I'm dying. I need somebody before I leave this world. But like I was saying, if you are going out with somebody, wear red. Not just because it's Valentine's Day, but red is a good, attractive color. It will look good on you. It's just going to do something psychologically where she's going to be like, dang, I need that man. Or take her to a scary movie. A scary movie and wearing red will help you get laid, surprisingly. Somehow, I read, never done it. Or if I have done it, it hasn't worked. But something about the mind where it's like the scary movie, you look good in red. Red's an attractive color. It's the color of lust, I believe. She's going to be scared. She's going to want you to protect her. And she'll fall straight in your arms. But always remember, she says no. It's no, buddy. No means no. Same thing for you ladies. If he says no, if he doesn't want a finger up his butt, it means no. And don't play some trick like a thumb is not a finger. But yeah, that's my love advice for this Valentine's Day. You should have bought her something sooner. Get some cash out. Go take her and buy some flowers from that guy in the gas station or out the highway. Buy some jacked up prices of anything and something. Wear red. Put a pillow under her. What other advice do I have? Keep it simple. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know, make her dinner. Go buy a steak or something. And, quick Valentine's Day dinner. What can you guys do? Couple thin ribeyes, you know. This is not for vegetarian. I got nothing to give her for vegetarian. Get a couple nice steaks. Maybe a couple chicken breasts. Keep it light. Get a nice couple red potatoes, sticking with the red theme, dice them up. I would put them in the oven. Put a little olive oil on them, a little rosemary, garlic. Maybe rosemary, I don't know. Somebody make this recipe and experiment. Tell me how it tasted. Put it in the oven. Low and slow roast. A little potatoes, a little steak. Gonna need another vegetable to keep it up light. Maybe a little iceberg-based lettuce salad. Iceberg lettuce. I'm a big onion fan, so I'd put onion on there. A little cucumber, a little carrot, keep it light, For when you guys are doing that little bit of extra cardio afterwards, you want to keep it light. Why am I talking? I'm terrible at Valentine's Day. I haven't had a Valentine's Day since maybe 7th grade. And that's just because we were still young enough, we're still interested enough in giving each other cards. And even then, I probably didn't even give anybody cards. Why would I go buy some cards? I don't think my mom was going to buy them either. Nor did I don't think I even liked anybody in the Valentine's Day sense. I liked all my friends and stuff because we were a close-knit class, but I don't think I really liked them. And why would I do that? I'm in 7th grade. I'm running on bad thoughts this episode. I got nothing. I think we just for sure go less than 59 minutes or in 59 minutes and just call it a day. I think I'm going to call it today, guys. I'm sorry. Better episode, hopefully, this coming week. Can always be better. Every episode's a good hit in, the first season, Sometimes, something's got to be last. Somebody's got to be bad. And that's this episode 3, the Super Bowl recap and love advice, love edition episode. So yeah, those were my thoughts going into my bad mic in less than 59 minutes. So this concludes this episode of the SuperfanMax Power Hour in less than 60 minutes, presented by the blog. Talk to you next week because this is SuperfanMax signing off. Thank you for listening.